Hey everyone, while you're waiting for hilarity to ensue, tell us a little bit about yourself. In the chat, tell us where you're viewing us from and how many people are with you. Sorry, we're nosy, but we're genuinely interested. Hey everyone, while you're waiting for hilarity to ensue, tell us a little bit about yourself. In the chat, tell us where you're viewing us from and how many people are with you. Sorry, we're nosy, but we're genuinely interested. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's online match of Comedy Sports Cincinnati. Just a quick note before we dive into the match, we are so excited to have all of you at this free event. If you would like to help us cover ongoing expenses by leaving a tip for Comedy Sports and our producers, OTR Improv, City Beats Best of Cincinnati for the 6th consecutive year, you can do that via PayPal, online, or on the app. Our handle is hello@otrimprov.com, or you can click on the link in the chat. Now, please welcome to the screen tonight's referee. He won the blue ribbon for hair at the county fair. Andrew Ian goes for the Adam's apple.
Hey everyone! Hello, all you happy peppy people, and welcome to Comedy Sports Cincinnati Online Live. Yes. Thank you all loyal fans for joining us. I know there's probably a lot of you who have never seen us before, and probably a lot of you who have seen us all the time. But tonight, you're all equally our most important vital part of any comedy sports match, our loyal fans. All right? Good. Now, comedy sports, you're probably wondering, for the new people, what is comedy sports? Comedy sports is not comedy about sports. It is comedy as a sport. There are two teams who are going to be competing for points based off of your votes, and there's a ref as well as fouls. Now, one of the fouls that I hopefully will never have to call this evening is one that we call the brown bag foul. Now, the brown bag foul is called on any player who says anything rude, crude, lascivious, racist, sexist, phobic, or just downright offends me. I will call the brown bag foul, and our players will have to put on a brown paper bag on top of their heads. If they do not have one, I will FedEx this one here to them, and they'll get it in 10 to 15 business days. Anyways, either way, their team loses a point. And this also applies to you, our loyal fans. That's right. If you put any of the things I've listed in our chat box, then you are going to be ejected from the chat room immediately. So we are comedy for everyone. We please ask you to join us in that spirit. Now, the second foul I might call this evening is one that we call the groaner foul. Now, the groaner foul is actually a foul that you let me know about. And that occurs whenever one of our players says something so punny, so inane, so great a dad jokey, that it causes you to groan out loud and roll your eyes. Now, we can't see or hear you, so you're going to have to get in that chat box and type out in capital groan to let us know whenever a groan foul occurs. And what does that feel like? You know what? Good question. How about we have announcer Phineas? Do you have an example of what we call a groaner foul?
Well, Andrew, I sure do. Here goes.
Excited.
What does Santa Claus pay to park his sleigh?
I don't know. What does he pay?
Nothing. It's on the house.
I've got, look, I have to get on the chat for that one. I'm groaning. Look at that. Yes, Erica, exactly. Josh, absolutely. That is what we need to see. So when we have enough groans in the chat, a groaner foul will be called, and that player's team will lose a point. Ooh. Now, the final foul that I might and might not call this evening is one that we've invented for the new information technology age. It is the TKO foul, otherwise known as the technical knockout foul. Now, this occurs if one of our players ever forgets to turn off or on their mic or leaves their video off and on when it should be. The first offense will cause that player to be removed from the game that they are playing. A second offense will cause that player to be removed from the entire match and replaced with one of our lovely players waiting patiently on the benches. So with that, I'm warmed up. You're warmed up. Our players are warmed up. So how about we go ahead and meet them? Announcer Phineas, please introduce our players for the evening.
Now, please welcome the Northern Kentucky Grass in blue. She believes figure skating is living room dancing in public. It's Dottie with Bread and Jansen. He'll try not to be distracting, but no promises. It's Chance Revolution Kilgore. And she's part turtle, part improviser, and 100% ready to dance, it's your captain for the blue team, Eileen, the importance of being earnest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, show some love for the Cincinnati Big Machine in red. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's Tortoise and the Harrison Hensley. He still doesn't know if it's Maybelline. It's Chris, you're pronouncing it wrong. And he found enlightenment at the fluorescent bulb section at Menards. It's your captain for the red team, Eric Hahn. Now, please welcome back to the screen, Ref Andrew.
Woo! That's quite a lineup for tonight. All right, so I'm seeing everybody is excited, and yes, Milo and Shannon, yay! Let's get this match started. So whenever I call out our captains to the screens, please type out those cheers for them. Ready? Let's get both captains to the screen, please. Yeah, we got Captain Eileen and Captain Eric. Captains, please shake. There you go. Yay! Yay! You did it! Yay! Great job. Now, we'd usually do a coin toss, but since we're in a digital format, I want to be fair. So I am actually baking a cake right now, and I am down an ingredient for icing. So whoever brings me some sugar first will get to choose again. Oh, sugar. Is that canned sugar?
It is. That's the only kind I buy. It's fresher.
I don't know.
Chocolate sugar.
Chocolate. You know what? I think chocolate sugar is going to go better with my buttercream cake. So, Captain Eileen, thank you. Which game would you like to start us off with tonight?
You know, I've always been curious about what Eric is doing.
Oh, aren't we all? So how about we do the game? What are you doing? Captains, please get your teams ready as I explain the game. Now, you guys are loyal fans. We're going to need you to type in some suggestions in the chat box below. Please give us suggestions of places in Cincinnati that can hold a lot of people, or like famous movies or famous music acts, those sorts of things, And while you're chatting those down, we're going to bring our first two players up, and I'm going to explain what's going to happen. In the game of what are you doing? We're going to see our team members do an action. So we're going to start off with Harrison. Harrison, will you start us off by doing an action, please?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Feeding the dolphins.
Here, dolphin, 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 come here.
What are you doing?
Dolphin, dolphin. Squats, doing squats.
It is just going to be that. One player is going to start doing an activity. The other player is going to ask them, what are you doing? And then the other player is going to start doing the activity that the other person has said. It makes sense when you see it. So don't worry, it's great. And with that, we have our first two players ready. We're going to now go to our important field ref, Mary, who is going to tell us the first suggestion of the night.
Well, Milo has our first suggestion, and it's Cincinnati Zoo.
Ooh, that's a good one, Milo. Thank you. Cincinnati Zoo is the first one. Dottie, you're going to start us off with the action. In the game of what are you doing? Players, are you ready? Beautiful. Begin.
What are you doing?
Watching the polar bears.
They'll be gone soon.
What are you doing?
Feeding the penguins.
Here you go, little penguins. Come on, eat some stuff.
What are you doing?
Waiting patiently for Fiona to show up.
I'm gonna be gone soon.
Wait a minute. No one, and I mean no one, is leaving until they see Fiona. Harrison is out of there. All right, can we get our next red player up? Oh, it is Chris Wong. Welcome, Chris. All right, so field ref Mary, can I get another suggestion, please?
John recommends Bengal Stadium.
Bengals Stadium. Good suggestion. All right, Chris, you're going to start us off with the activity. Begin.
What are you doing?
Trying to find parking with my mother.
Okay, Mom. Like, we can't go around the block more. Come on, pick a spot.
What are you doing?
Buying a ticket?
No, these were $20 5 minutes ago. You can't just, yes, you're a scalper, but I assume you have ethics.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the attention of Peanut Man.
Hey, Peanut Man! Oh, over here, Peanut Man!
What are you doing?
Dottie, now we know Peanut Man has been replaced with Baby Peanut Man. He wouldn't be that tall. Dottie is out of there. All right, can we get our next blue player up, please? It is going to be Captain Eileen. Welcome. All right, Field Ref Mary, what's our next suggestion?
Well, Erica says Spring Grove Cemetery.
A chipper Spring Grove Cemetery. Captain Eileen, you're going to start us off with an activity. Begin.
It's good to see you, Grandma.
What are you doing?
Running the trails in the Spring Grove Cemetery.
This is a poor choice. This is terrible. Yes, social distancing is important, but this is the dumbest
What are
thing
you
I've done.
doing?
Having a very morbid picnic.
Chicken leg, human leg.
What are you doing?
I'm contemplating where I will be when I'm here.
It's too close to Mom. No, that will not do. She will not be happy with that.
What are you doing?
I'm respectfully digging up bodies to replace coffins.
You know what? I've heard too much. Chris, you are out of there. Oh, and we've already got our next player. It's Captain Han. Captain gets captain. All right, this is potentially a final round, but we'll find out. Field Ref Mary, can I get a suggestion, please?
Justin says love story.
Oh, thanks, Justin. Love story. All right, Eric, you're going to start us off with the activity. Begin.
What are you doing?
I'm writing a happy ending.
And they lived happily ever after in the
What are you
end.
doing?
I'm killing the protagonist.
You know, we both can't love the same woman. So I'm going to have to ask you to stand on that X.
What are you doing?
Finding another way to kill the protagonist.
Just close your eyes and I'll put the turtle right on your face.
What are you doing?
That is too adorable to be deadly. Eileen, you are out of there. All right. And get our final blue player up, I think. Oh, it's Chance. This is the final round. I'm excited. All right. Field Ref Mary, what's our last suggestion?
Al suggests Oktoberfest.
Oh, thanks, Al. Oktoberfest. Chance, you're going to start us off with the activity. Begin.
What are you doing? Having a beer. I only have a 20. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Trying all the hot dogs.
Yeah. Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Putting my lederhosen on.
All right. They're not going to laugh. This is the one day of the year they're not going to laugh.
What are
They're
you
not gonna
doing?
laugh. The chicken dance. What are you doing?
Wearing a feathered cap.
Jaunty. No? Sorry. Jaunty. Yeah?
No, it's not Jaunty. Eric is out of there. That means the winner is Chance, which means 5 big points go to the blue team, bringing our score to what, Announcer Phineas?
Well, the blue team has 5 points and the red team is keeping close with 0.
All right. Well done. All right. Can I get Captain Eileen to the screen, please? Hi, Captain.
Hello.
Congrats. You're doing so
Thanks.
well.
Yeah,
All
we've been training all week.
It shows. Now, since you're ahead right now, I'm going to allow you to pick your next game.
Oh man. Oh gosh, such pressure. Guys, yeah? Okay, we've decided on Dub Club.
Dub Club, yes. All right, get off my screen and go get your players ready as I explain the game of Dub Club. Now, loyal fans, it's time for suggestions. So get back in that chat box and I'm going to need you to type out your last non-essential items that you've purchased. So last non-essential items, type that out for us in the suggestions. And Field Ref Mary is going to pick those out for us while I explain the game. Now, Dub Club is going to go like this. Our team is going to be shown a completely public domain video from YouTube that the control room has. Now, none of the players have seen it before. I've never seen it. So hopefully the control room's seen it before. However, it's going to be muted and it's going to be up to the Northern Kentucky Grass and Blue to fill in the dialogue based off of your suggestions. So with that, Field Ref Mary, can I please get 2 items that were suggested?
Scott recommends a Snickers bar, and Shannon says egg chair.
All right, a Snickers bar and an egg chair?
Yeah.
All right, egg chairs, yeah. All right, so now we are going to see that classic scene from that classic film, The Snickers and the Egg Chair. Captain Eileen, is your team ready for the game of Dub Club?
We were born ready, referee.
That's what I love to hear. All right, take it away.
I wonder who lives in this house. I think I'll go in. Lots of children in here. Strange contraptions. Hi.
Oh, hello there. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just breaking in to see what I can steal.
Oh, Morton, you know this is the 3rd time you've tried to rob me of my egg chairs. Stop it now. No, no, leave me. I'm putting on my anti-robbery hat.
Well, I'm stepping over your protections and taking this seat for myself.
Listen, I'm going to take this baby and I'm going to have him do a karate on you to stop you from robbing me ever again.
That won't work.
I was going to kiss you for good luck, but then I remembered I hate you. Goodbye.
Bye. I wonder who's up.
I'm a baby Snickers. Hello. I was just talking to myself. I'm a baby Snickers.
Strange people here.
You can't go anywhere.
I can go wherever I want.
It's true. Welcome to my egg room. You can sit there on the egg chair. Oh, I've got to hide the Snickers. You found the- That's the Snickers bar.
I take no Snickers. I do
Okay. It must be under the blanket. The diamond.
Don't. Oh, see, you're melting the candy bar. What's the matter with you? Oh, for heaven's sakes. That's not how you hold a Snickers bar. There, Snickers.
What else is in that bassinet?
You're breaking the egg chair. You're breaking the egg chairs again.
I don't believe in egg chairs. I guess I'll just take the bassinet without the blankets. That ought to work.
Dude, that's mine.
Okay, I'll leave the blanket for you.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm taking all the rest.
You're getting chocolate all over those clothes. All over those clothes. Oh, you're a disaster.
And that's time. Oh, what a mess. I forgot about that scene. Oh, well, that was well done by the blue team. So keep that game in your memory bank because we're going to be coming back to it in just a minute. But first, can I get Captain Eric to the screen, please?
Absolutely, Ref Henry and Adams.
Hi. Well, now you're falling a little behind, but you have a chance to make up for that. I'm going to give you the chance to choose which game you'd like to play.
We would like to play the game of good, bad, worst advice.
Ooh, that is definitely a good choice. So how about you get off the screen and get your team ready while I explain good, bad, worst advice.
Come on, team.
All right. All right. Now, loyal fans, you are in for a treat because we're going to have an advice panel here for you just tonight. So get in that chat box and start typing in any questions you might have that need answered. You know, you need to know how to trim your cat's claws. You need to know how much sugar to substitute for that recipe. You need to know how to make that garden stand out. We're here to answer your questions. Or actually, they'll be here to answer your questions. And with that, the three panelists are experts. However, they're going to be giving advice in this fashion. Good advice, bad advice, worse advice. So with that, let's meet our panelists for the night. Come on screen. There we go. All right. So let's first by having our good panelists introduce themselves.
Howdy. I'm Sam Treethorpe, and I'm just a simple man who'll try to give you the best advice I think I know how.
Simple usually does it, Sam. Thank you. And who's giving our bad advice for the evening?
Yeah, 1 second. Hey, I'm Zach Taylor, head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'll be giving your bad advice.
Yep. And finally, can we get our worst advice? Worst advice panelist, that's a TKO.
Oh, no.
You had.
Come on, ref.
I was very engrossed in a book and didn't see you there, mister.
All right, I'll let it slide. What's your name?
My name's Mr. Penderson. I don't have a TV show, but I'd like one.
All right, Mr. Penderson, you're definitely off on a worst case scenario. So with that, Field Ref Mary, can we get our first question from our loyal fans, please?
Dory wants to know, what do I add to the soil when planting a lilac?
What do you add to the soil when planting a lilac? Can we get Sam?
Well, Dory, I'm certainly no expert. I've only farmed for about 45 of my 46 years, but I can tell you this. No matter what you want to grow, the best thing you need to add to that soil is hard work, dedication, sweat, and pride.
Wonderful advice. Let's see, Zach.
What do you mean there's more than one route? Hey, sorry about that. So for planting, what I would do is I would just find, I would find a young man, I don't know, maybe somebody whose grandfather played basketball at Mississippi State and his uncle played football at Ole Miss, and hope he can solve all your planting problems.
Thanks. Great. Let's see. What was it, Mr. Pendergrass?
Penderson. It's very
Penderson.
simple.
Good. Could you answer the question, please?
Well, I am no spring chicken, but I know for a fact that you need dirt, not just soil, good old dirt for a lilac. You can keep that one for free.
Most certainly will. Field Rep Mary, can we get another question, please?
Well, Harrison's friends want to know what wine pairs best with quinoa.
What wine pairs best with quinoa? Sam.
Now, I'm no expert. I've only been drinking wine for 46 of my 47 years, but I can tell you this. Quinoa is a grain, and it's one of your lighter grains. So you're going to want something crisp, but not too pretentious. I recommend a young, friendly little Chablis to really bring out the notes of both the Keen and the Wall.
Brilliant, brilliant. Zach. Zach.
So I'd probably call my wine guy. For wine guys, I recommend maybe a young man who graduated in 3 years from Ohio State with a degree in consumer and family financial services. I'd probably ask him, but I'm leaning towards red wine.
Thank you. Mr. Penderson.
Well, it's a very easy answer. When I'm not having lunch with Jay-Z or writing scripts with Rianne Johnson, I like to pair my quinoa with a little duck fagua. That's how it's pronounced.
Thank you. Field Ref Mary, another question, please.
Karen and Annabelle want to know, where can I find toilet paper?
The essential question. Where can I find toilet paper? Sam.
I'm no expert. I've only been using toilet paper for 46 of my 49 years.
Oh, right. That's thank you, Sam. Zach.
Louisiana State University.
Great. Mr. Penderson.
Liverpool.
Oh, and that is time. All right, let's give it up for the red team. Woo. Yes. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You've seen two great games, one by the red team, one by the blue team. Now it's up to you, our loyal fans, to vote for which team did the best out of those two and who's going to win the 5 points for that head-to-head match. Alrighty, so type down red or blue in the chat right now. And while you do that, I want to thank you all for joining us in this free event that we have been, free match that we've been putting up for the past couple weeks now, and will hopefully keep doing into the future. However, if you would love to leave us a tip, if you're able to, that would help us so much cover our day-to-day expenses as Comedy Sports Cincinnati, as well as our producers, OTR Improv. Now you can do that on PayPal with our handle hello@otrimprov.com. Now, if you didn't get all that gibberish, that's all right, because we have our control room putting it in the chat box. So you can just scroll up past all the votes and find out all the information and the links for that. So thank you so much. And with that, announcer Phineas, do we have a winner?
We do have a winner indeed, Andrew.
Oh.
In that last round, blue took the 5 points, which brings our score to blue with 10 and red with 0.
Wow, blue is killing red. Self high five. All right. Well, now I've got to make this better somehow. I've got to even this out. This is too much of a landslide. So it's now time for the refs challenge. I am going to challenge both teams to the game of Dance Party USA. Now they don't have a choice in the matter, so they're getting their teams ready, and we are going to get all of you ready. Now, I am going to need you to start getting in that chat box and start chatting and give me types of characters. These are the suggestions. Types of characters, not names of specific characters, but types of characters like superheroes or soccer mom or crazy wrestler neighbor, that sort of thing. So type this down, type this down, type this down. Now, as you are doing that, I'm going to explain the game a bit, and then we'll get to it. So the control room, who is being run by Kirk right now, is going to start playing some music. And each of our players are going to be assigned a character based off of those character types that you've typed out. And they're going to start dancing to the music until the music stops. Now, we're going to get to what happens afterwards. But first, let's find out which of those characters, which player is going to be which character. And that's going to be decided by Field Ref Mary. Mary, who are they assigned as?
All right. Well, Eric is going to be a grumpy cat. Eileen is going to be a zombie. Chris is going to be a romantic lead. Chance is going to be a dad. Harrison is going to be an angsty teen. And Dottie is going to be a nosy neighbor.
Perfect fit, right, Mary. I'm excited. So back to how the game goes. The music is going to stop. And when the music stops, each of our players are going to freeze in the position that they are in. and then I'm going to choose 2 of them, and they're going to perform a scene based off of the positions that they're in. Sounds simple enough, right? All right. So in the game, let's get all of our players on the screens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. Yeah. All right, players in the game of Dance Party USA, are you ready? Yeah. All right. And everybody dance. Eileen and Eric.
I could play with this yarn ball, but what's the point? I couldn't have said it better myself.
And let's dance. Chris and Dottie.
Oh, darn this tall cabinet upon which this cookie jar is placed.
I can see you through my window. You are a beautiful man.
I can't believe I've never looked directly at you before.
I am your neighbor. I know everything about everybody in this neighborhood.
What's your favorite thing about me?
I know that you are the lead in the next Star Wars movie.
I am.
And everybody dance. Harrison and Chance.
Hey there, kiddo.
Mom!
Hey.
Stop joining all my Zoom calls.
Hey, am I in the conversation?
Get you in the conversation. We all hate you.
Can you see my face? I love you. I'm gonna
Oh, God, Mom, I'm gonna not go to college.
Kiss.
And everybody dance. Eileen and Chris.
Stop reaching for me like that, Stephanie. I told you we can't be.
My name's Anne. I was your last girlfriend. Stephanie was the one before that. You're such a player.
I can't believe I let you get away, Anne. This is completely appropriate conduct for a Kroger trip.
And everybody dance. Eric and Dottie.
Hey, you mind passing me some milk there, lady?
Your owner isn't taking good care of you, is
No. You do see everything, don't you?
I do. I'll get you some milk.
You're the best, lady. Thanks.
Will you
Life's not so bad. Is this whole milk?
And that's time. Great job from both teams. Alrighty. So now what I'm going to need all of you to do, all of our loyal fans to do, is vote for red or blue. Who was your favorite players in that match? You can vote as many times as you want because each vote is going to get them a point, which is going to be calculated by announcer Phineas for the end of the match and given to the respecting teams. So get typing, yeah? Well, speaking of end of the match, we've kind of come to that point of it's time for the last game. But it's a great game. Oh my gosh. Yes. So can I get all players on the field or on the screen, please? And for you, our loyal fans, I'm going to need you to start typing in suggestions for us because we're playing the game Slogans. Yes. So I'm going to need you to type in the chat room famous brand names, cities, states, famous tourist attractions. Type all this down, and we're going to have our teams compete for naming different really rejected slogans, okay? So just to give you an example, let's say the suggestion was McDonald's. They might say something like this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, no vegan option. See, that is a rejected slogan. Now, each of the players are going to hold up a team color specific item to let me know that they have a slogan, and I'll call it. So with that, teams, are you ready for the game of slogans? Awesome, thumbs up across the board. Field Ref Mary, can I please get our first brand or item or place?
Al says Kings Island.
Ah, the suggestion is Kings Island. Begin. Eileen.
Kings Island. We're kind of Cedar Point.
Yes. Eric.
Kings Island. A line's kind of a ride.
Indeed. Chance.
Kings Island. Sorry, Paramount.
Oh, too soon. Dottie.
Kings Island, 9 out of 10 people throw up on our rides.
Oh, Harrison.
Kings Island, now without the son of the beast, but not because somebody died on it, even though somebody did die on it.
Oh my. Eric.
Kings Island. The Smurf license ran out.
That it did. All right, we're going to switch up topics. Eileen, you hold up that tool or tutu. You're in the hot seat. So, announcer, field ref Mary, can I get another suggestion, please?
Erica says, Kids Are Us.
Oh, thank you, Erica. Kids Are Us. If Eileen can give us a great rejected slogan, her team gets 2 points. Go.
Kids are us. Because we're all kids that eventually become adults that wish we had the responsibilities of children.
All right, Chris.
Kids or us? Make your choice.
Eric.
Kids Are Us. We went bankrupt too.
Oh, too soon. Chance.
Kids Are Us. Disappointing kids who think they're going to Toys R Us since 1941.
Truth. Eileen.
Kids are us. Because Kidsosaurus was confusing.
All right, we're going to switch it up. Eric, you're in the hot seat. Don't you?
Woohoo, hot seat.
Spatula. That's right. Field Ref Mary, can I get another suggestion, please?
Josh says Florida.
Oh, Florida. Eric, if you can get this, 2 points for your team. Go.
Florida. How much you got on you?
Chris.
Florida, man.
Dottie.
Florida, where the beaches get washed away.
Oh, Chance.
Florida. It's like an elephant graveyard for people.
Oh, Eileen.
Florida, where the wetness is.
Eric.
Florida. Lots of gentlemen's clubs, lots of churches, so it all evens out.
And that's time. Oh my. That is time. And with that, we are going to calculate the scores. That's right. Announcer Phineas is going to spend the next couple minutes tabulating the final scores and all the breakdowns, see who got the most points that round. In the meantime, I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight as our loyal fans. We love our loyal fans so much. Whether you're new or you've been here so many times, you are everything. You are the most important, essential part of comedy sports because we couldn't make things up if you didn't suggest it. So thank you for that. And make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram because we'll keep you in the know of all the things that we're doing, our weekly matches, if we have special events coming up, and we'll also definitely keep you in the know of when we're able to safely go back to the Madcap Education Center and do live performances in the theater space, as well as be sure to follow our production company, or our producers, OTR Improv, and you can find out all about their more adult-oriented improv shows that will be at the Brew House. So keep tabs on that. And also, we love that you've joined us for this free match. So if you would like or able to leave a tip for us, please do that through PayPal at using our handle hello@otrimprov.com, or check the old chat box and all the information and links are right there. With that, I thank you all, and I give it to announcer Phineas. Do we have a winner for tonight's match? Do a drum roll, everyone.
All right, I hear those drums rolling. So after adding the fan votes for the Dance Party USA round, the score in that round was 19 for the red and 25 for the blue. And now, after tallying that last round with a final score of 59-47, our winners tonight are the blue team. Let's hear it for tonight's Comedy Sports Cincinnati players. All right, now for the red team, say goodnight to Harrison Hensley, Chris Wong, and Eric Hahn. And for the winning team, the blue team, please say congratulations to Dottie Jansen, Chance Kilgore, and their captain, Eileen Ernest. Your referee tonight has been Andrew Ian Adams. Mary Pitts was your field ref. Kirk Kievert and Augustin Sanchez have been in the control room, and special thanks to Kevin Bauer and Lisa Kepke for their support. I'm your announcer, Phineas Clark. A couple of notes before we sign off. Comedy Sports Cincinnati will be taking a break next Monday, but will be returning live for online matches on Monday nights for the rest of May. In addition, Pun King Kevin Bauer posts daily pun challenges on our Facebook page, so you can show us just how funny you are. Just search Comedy Sports Cincinnati on Facebook to join us. We'd love to put together a special online offering for your family or virtual group, a lunchtime school break for the kids, a surprise performance for your virtual birthday party, or let us work with you to come up with something especially for your group. Let us know how we can help. And finally, if you would like to buy gift certificates good for regular OTR Improv matches once they return, visit otrimprov.com/tickets. Thank you and good night.
And we're back. And we're back.
He's still live on YouTube.
Still live on YouTube. Thank you.
I can't wait for YouTube to